Tom Aspinall is faster than Jon Jones. I feel comfortable saying that. Is Jon Jones better than Tom Aspinall skill for skill? Yes, because he has so much more years of experience of fighting guys at a high level. But Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall, now that's a very intriguing match. I think Tom Aspinall has the speed, the athleticism, and the power to give Jon Jones problems. This version of Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall can beat him. I feel comfortable saying that.
I get that Tom is an exciting fighter. I get that finally, after 16 years, we found somebody who's 7 years younger than me and 30 pounds bigger than me. Like, we finally found someone who may give me a great challenge.
Tom Aspinall is of that size. He's bigger than Jon as far as build and bulk-wise. And height-wise, they're around similar, same height. I believe Jon has a little bit more reach. We've never, and like he said, and Jon acknowledged this, he acknowledged we've never seen that. We've never seen that, and that's something that we want to see. We want to see a guy that can give him that challenge.
And everyone wants to see it so bad, but for me, it's like, what is it? What's in it for me? He changes nothing if I beat him. So I'm not ducking. They're ignoring all logic, and they just have finally found someone that they think can compete with me, and everyone wants to see it now.
God, I want to see that so bad. And I want to see it so bad because of the build, because of the animosity, because of the respect, disrespect. But I also want to see it so bad because of the fight. Look at that trip. Look at that takedown. Look at those elbows, the ground and pound. Can he do that to Tom Aspinall? Can he keep him on the ground with his black belt, with his youth, with his strength, with his power, with his speed? Can Jon do that? Maybe. I don't even know what the odds are.
My partners at DraftKings have already come out with a line, and Jon is a 6-1 favorite over Pereira. Does that surprise you? Because it does me. That seems a little much. Meanwhile, my partners at DraftKings came out with a line with Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall is a favorite over Jon Jones. Does that surprise you?
Here's the argument that I've heard, and one that I don't necessarily like, but I have a hard time arguing it. Jon doesn't necessarily owe us a loss. And I think that's what a lot of the public, I'm not saying you and I necessarily, but I think a lot of the public almost feel like, and I don't even know that they realize it, but what they're saying is, well, no, we need another one. Here's another guy. There's always going to be another guy. So if you're Jon, that's what you're thinking. There's always going to be the next guy. So I beat Aspinall, then who? It's going to be another guy that comes after that they're going to talk about.
You know, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I think what it is being so good at what I do that it's just almost never enough. I'm very aware that, you know, that the Tom Aspinall is like, it's making more headlines than Stipe, and it's just the way that it is with me. You know, when I win, there's always an excuse. Well, oh, he really wasn't that well-rounded, or, yeah, it's an interesting place to be in, and it's hard to compare to any other fighter because I don't think any other fighter in our sports history has ever had to deal with it.
I'm thinking about this quote that Jon said, and this is how I know he feels attacked. He said, "I'm 37 now. You finally found somebody that's 7 years younger and 25 pounds bigger. So now you want me to fight him? Why should I risk it?"
Yep.
That tells me he's like, they're attacking me.
Yep.
I'm on the defensive. They think they got somebody that can beat me. This guy who's bigger, who's younger, is dangerous to me, or it would seem as though he's dangerous to me. And the world thinks, okay, we got him. It feels like the world has been waiting for him to lose.
Like Aspinall's like head and shoulders above on paper. Like, yeah, it's a fist fight, anything can happen in 4-ounce gloves. But on paper, head and shoulders above the competition in terms of talent, skill, grappling, wrestling, I would say jiu-jitsu, boxing, footwork, all the things that you would want in an athlete and a workhorse and want to be in. Like, he has the whole package. So in terms of a fight, now you have to fight the IQ of someone like Jon Jones, and we know his heart already. It's a very intriguing fight. If I had to put money on it, it'd be super hard for me to bet against a guy like Jones, just because I know the mindset that he comes in with Not saying Aspinall couldn't get it done because of all those physical gifts that he has, but dog, betting against a guy like that,
Yeah.
who, if he gets you on the ground, that's just a bad night. You're going home needing Advil, Motrin, and Excedrin all in one night.
If you look at it on paper, Jones has never been a knockout artist with his hands. He takes people down, he wears them down, and, he has master game plans. The fight IQ is through the roof. Taking Tom down, I don't know. He's a great wrestler. He probably could. He took DC down a couple of times. I think Tom could get back to the feet, but on the feet, I think Tom takes his head off. I really do. Jones has been caught a few times. Like Machida, probably. And this is the thing about Jon Jones. This is how great he is. I'm going to go back to the Lyoto Machida fight to find out and highlight a time where he was kind of hurt and wobbled, and I don't know when that was, 2012 or something. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not ripping on Jones. I think he's incredible, but I did say Jon Jones could not hold a candle to Tom Aspinall, and it's starting to look like that.
Gosh, listen, I think he's the only guy in that heavyweight division at the moment who can match the athleticism of someone like Jon Jones. He is a mountain of a man. He moves like a lightweight. I think he's got better submission skills on the ground than Jon Jones. I think wrestling might be an issue a little bit, right? Off his back, he might have some issues. But as far as his striking, his ability to put you out with one shot, he's got greater knockout ability, in my opinion, than Jon Jones at the moment. So yeah, if this guy stays healthy, good luck to anybody trying to unseat him. It's going to be very, very difficult. I could see him holding on to that belt for a long time, and man, he is special. There's no question about it.
I think you put me in there with anybody, and with how dangerous and explosive and not just my physical attributes, but my mental attributes are what sets me apart from other fighters, is I can make really, really good decisions under massive pressure. And not everybody can do that. And I think that I use that to my advantage every fight that I'm in. And if I'm in there, no matter what circumstances I'm under, I can win. And I've done it against everybody else. Why can't I do it against Jon Jones?
I know I've seen people online already, he's not the heavyweight champ yet, he's the interim champ. Well, he's gonna be the heavyweight champ, you know what I mean? He might only have the interim belt for now, but we all know that he is gonna become heavyweight champion of the world. For me personally, Jon Jones is the GOAT, you know what I mean? He's the best of all time. But if anyone's gonna give him a fight, it's Tom Aspinall, you know what I mean? He's got the speed, he's got the jiu-jitsu, he's got the power.
I just think, I'm not going to sit here and say I think Tom Aspinall beats Jon Jones, because Jon Jones is a guy that wherever you are good, he will neutralize it and he will move on to something else.
Honestly, I believe in my power so much and my precision that I need one shot. Like, it's proven now at this point. It's all right me sitting over here talking about it, but at this point it's proven. I got to hit you one time. If I hit somebody, they stay hit, they don't start recovering, mate. I'm one of the best finishers in the UFC right now, if not the best finisher. Like, my record speaks for itself. I can finish anybody on this planet, including Jon Jones.
For where Tom is right now and his momentum and his lack of fearlessness at this stage and how he's performed, it'd be very difficult for Jon to get past those first couple of rounds and rely on what he is, which is a very versatile skill set and just a wealth of experience.
If you're a person that wants to see me really challenged, then I get it, right? Like I said, 7 years younger, 35 pounds bigger than me, right? I get it. It's like, wow, this Jon's so good. We finally found someone way younger and way bigger than him. Let's see how he does against that. I get that narrative. But for me, if you were my manager, if you were on my team, why not fight against Pereira, a guy who's the same age as you, and we walk around the same exact size?
Tom Aspinall has not had the opportunity or the chance or the time to build his resume to that point yet. Sounds to me like Jon's not willing to let him build that off of him. It's not due to fear, though, guys. I don't think he's scared. Is there a worry that he could lose that match? As I read, it sounds more and more like it.